quite an awesome wraparound insight on my past. All the friends and all the things that I've done in my past, I can see how they were my mind exploring different emotions, different options, different things that I was interested in. Like from being a kid to every situation I went into, I always talking about people that were chameleons that acted like the people they were around. I didn't realize that I did that all the time, but I didn't really act like the people I was around. The people I was around acted like the vibration I gave off. So whenever I was there, I always kept somebody like positive and nice in my life, and I always had that with my mom and dad, you know. Well, my mom. My dad's not always positive, can't say. But that's okay. That was the other balance of my other half, you know what I mean? So then, as time goes on, let's stay with Jen. She's sort of like my buddy Joe, and I don't mean to call anyone lazy or anything like that, but he was always sort of like, you know, lackadaisical, we'll say. And then he was sort of lazy, and like my first wife, my wife, ex-wife Jen, was sort of lazy and not really any excitement. It didn't ever seem like, you know, but I jumped right into it because it seemed so right. It was like my friend my whole life up to that point, and she was sort of partying then because she was dating a guy who partied and stuff like that. So then I jumped into the kid thing right there, and then when we separated, she got to the spirituality thing, which brought back the concept of that. What got me not in the spirit religion, she got into religion, but what brought me into confronting that whole thing again and thinking it was ridiculous and talking about it, and I always kept it in the back of my mind, and I started looking into it back then, you know. And then with Brittany, she was like, I was into rap. She's all into like R&B and black music and stuff like that, and that was sort of like a whole side of me there. And of course, I dated her for a while too. And then Cindy was like my empathy side and my soft, loving, understanding side, you know. So I mean, they were all perfect examples of my life and me exploring my own feelings and issues.